Hi, and good day. Welcome to another episode of Ask Adam. Little casual today. It's end of the week. I always like to finish up a great week with a game of golf. If you enjoy golf, enjoy the links. Weather's great out there today. One of the questions posed to me was, Adam, what are your thoughts regarding home warranties? Great question. And there's many facets as to why you might have a home warranty. It's really no different as maybe why you might choose to purchase a new car versus a used car. It's that level of security, knowing that there's some additional protection, that if there is an issue, you're not overabundantly overwhelmed with your finances. Boy, that was a lot to say there. To fix or repair said items, and if there's a concern, obviously with a car, there's even aftermarket warranties. Same thing with your home. If you're not maybe saving a little extra in the cookie jar for those home expenses that could come up, things that need to get repaired, or just general something broke, then yeah, a home warranty is probably going to be your best option. Many of them are very reasonably priced, between $400 and $700. Again, the price depends on how much coverage that you want. Pretty basic is the electrical, the plumbing, stuff of that nature, hot water tanks, anything that's kind of a fixture that's installed. Then you get into rural properties that include maybe a well pump, as well as the well piping and the electrical for that. Utility. The roof is another additional. Many of those things are all added on to the product and can become that higher price. But again, if it's a situation where you want that level of security, certainly it's worth getting. I'll share with you real quick a real life example. We were going through the home, loved it, wrote a contract, went through the process, went to purchase. Even went through the pre-closing walkthrough, which I always recommend. You want to attend your pre-closing walkthrough. Everything was, in fact, it was abundantly loud, specifically the refrigerator. And I said, well, that's to let you know that it's working. Upon moving in, about 3 days later, said noisy refrigerator ceased to operate. It's always asked, hey, should we get a home warranty? It's up to you. Do you want a level of security, or are you okay with not having that level of security? Nonetheless, when they called me up, which they always call me up, also part of my follow-up in the transaction is that conversation, but they actually beat me to it because it was only about 3 days, and I call about 5 to 7 days after the transaction. So they called me up and said, hey, the fridge quit working. I said, well, great. If you purchased the home warranty, that should be more than covered. Well, we talked about it, but remember, we weren't interested in getting it. I said, okay, great. Sorry that you didn't. Certainly, you could get one now if you want that extended security later, but the fridge not working today is definitely going to be on you to fix or repair. And again, depending on the type of fridge that you're looking for, you could spend anywhere from $800 to $3,800, and even more for some of. I think it's Empire is the brand. You could spend $8,000 to $10,000 on one of their refrigerators. So again, depending on your level of security that you require, especially when purchasing a home and even having the time to fix things, if that's what you require, I recommend a home warranty. If you're a Mr. Fix-It kind of person, then maybe it's not something for you that you can just fix. And certainly anything that spawned leaky pipe or something like that falls into a major damage situation, therefore your hazard insurance, also known as homeowner's insurance, would then kick in for any levels of damage according to your policy. Those differ as well. So I recommend that you look at both of those aspects to see where you want your greatest level of security to fall. Great question. For all things real estate, ask Adam.